Hi everyone, welcome back to Canadian Finance Journey. My name is Bobby and today's video is a monthly net worth tracker and we are doing it for February 2025 for me and my family. So Feb 2025. Okay, so let's go with our assets. So this is my family. Me and my husband have 2 kids. 2 and 3, and I am a full-time healthcare employee and my husband is in school at this moment. So this is our actual numbers. These are our real numbers at this moment. Our first asset will always be our house because that is the one that is worth the most, and it's worth $280. Okay, I'll do my liabilities at the same time. Okay, at the same time, so our house is worth $280, but it also is, we owe $235,610. That's how much we owe on it still, but it's worth this much. So then we have our SUV. We have a 2013 Highlander. Our SUV is worth, in the blue book, $8,100. Our car, and we don't owe anything on it. Car, we have a 2010 Corolla, and that one is worth $3,400. My mom, Lira, so this is a retirement account that I cannot dip into until retirement. It's like a locked account. It is from a portion from my paycheck and a portion from my employer. And this is from my previous employer. This one is at $31,590. And it has gone down a little bit. So is all the other ones. There's Dad, Lira, Dad. Oh my goodness, my handwriting is not the best. Not Dad Lira. RRSP for me, my RRSP is worth, or it is at $34.30 at the moment. My husband's Lira is at $21,310, and his RRSP. Don't mind me. He has 6,200 in this. There we go. And then we have this is my RRSP from my new job. Is at, this one I haven't gotten like any documents for it yet, but they do take out $210 per paycheck to go into this. So I'm assuming it's about 6,300 since I've been working there. And then I have a high yield savings account, which is my SOS money, so my emergency money. I have $89.70 in that. I have a RRSP, that is my Wealthsimple, and that one is just a bonus $25 that has accumulated a little bit of interest. It's at $28. And then I have savings, and these are my general savings. They are including my bills account, my any kind of like car maintenance fund, house maintenance fund, pet emergency fund, those kinds of things. They are all in here at $6,200. Okay, so that is my assets. My liabilities, like I said, I have my house. I also have a PC credit card and I have a mom credit card. And let's just say February was a bit rough. January ended pretty rough with we lost my nephew. And then let's just say the family's been gathering a lot. We've been eating out a lot. Nobody feels like cooking food. Or at least for the first like 2 weeks of this happening. It came sudden, so we weren't really prepared for it. So we kind of ate out more, and I have mentioned in my previous videos, I did do a little bit of resin, like here. I did do these letters out of resin, and I am looking into trying to preserve some of the flowers from the funeral. So I did buy some resin and some resin molds and stuff like that to try to preserve some of the flowers, and then do some things, like some for my YouTube too, but also just in general. So it has been a little bit of a spendy month, we will be honest. I was debating on doing this net worth video just because it isn't what I wish it was. It isn't what I was hoping it would be. But in true transparency, life isn't all pretty and pink. I am just a regular person, even though I'm doing videos on YouTube. I'm just a regular person. We have ups and downs in our spending. We have some months are more spendy, some other months are not so spendy. We're really good with our budgets, and like it fluctuates, right? So February was not the best of months for us in that sense. So our PC credit card is at $8,000, and then our mom credit card is at $720. So that means my assets are $375, $528. And then my liabilities are at $244,330. So all I really did in this one is just calculate everything I have here for a total, and then calculate everything I have here for a total. So, and then to calculate your net worth is you calculate your total of assets, this number, minus your total liabilities, minus this number. That is my net worth at the end of February is $131,198. Okay, so this is my net worth. And it has gone down. My investments, those all are dependent on interest. They have gone down since the last month. And then my credit card has gone up. So it's not a good mix. So my net worth is still pretty high. It's still decent. But it has gone down from last month, 1,660 from last month. So that's mostly because I have more credit card debt, really. Because if it wasn't for that, I would be pretty equal. But that's okay. My credit score is always something that I follow as well. I've been watching it steadily for the last year and a half. But then after that, I knew about it, and I've been looking at it ever so often before that. But for the last year, I've been actually monitoring it. And at this point, at the end of February, it's at 813. So that is my credit score. And like I said, this is my credit score, myself personally. My husband, I don't check his. I just check mine, and I make sure that mine is on top of it. So that is my credit score. And that has gone up since the last month. But yeah, it probably will go down for March just because of the increase in spending. However, I did actually do my income tax for me and my husband, and we will be getting some money back. Unfortunately, it's about $2,000. Unfortunately, I'm going to put it straight to credit card. It's not going to be any cash stuffing video. It's not going to be a fun video. It's not going to be any video at all. It's going to straight to the credit card, and then you'll see in my net worth, it's going to decrease the credit card amounts. So that's the positive part of the tax, income tax. However, we're not going to have any fun with it. It's not going to be fun money. It's just going to be paying off credit money. But do what you got to do, right? Also, I am gonna get a bonus at work, and it's gonna be a retro pay. Like my salary has increased, technically. However, I don't see it in my pay checks already. So they are gonna do a retro pay for the last year or so. It should have been at this new amount, and it hasn't. So they're gonna pay me back for all this time that I put into it that should have been at this higher level. So they're gonna get this retro pay money, and then I'll start getting a bigger pay as well, because they will increase my salary like they should have. So also, this bonus money is gonna go towards our credit card as well. So in the next month or two, we should be able to decrease that significantly. On top of my husband's finishing school at the end of May, so he will be able to start looking for a job and maybe start working. So hopefully in the next few months, we will have a lot of changes in this area where we will be able to pay off the credit card and actually keep it off. We haven't been able to do that just because of the circumstances of my husband being in school, or depending on my income, and we have still our bills money is around the 50% of my income, bring on income. So it is a big portion of our budget. And then other than that, groceries a big part, and then variable spending, our gas is also very expensive just because my husband travels for school every day, 4 days a week, and I travel to different hospitals for work at least once a week, maybe twice, sometimes 3. So our gas is pretty expensive as well, and that's all on the credit card as well. So the message that I want to portray here is that not every month will be a good month. Not every month is going to be you're just going skyrocketing, you're doing great, everything's fantastic, everything's going smooth. Not every month's going to be like that, and that's okay. This month for us has been really tough, emotionally, financially, on every kind of aspect, but there's nothing that we can't get back up from. And this is just one of those months that's just been rough, and I hope 2025 will be a lot better for us, considering how it started and how I was just so determined at the beginning of the year. I'm like, this year's going to be great. We're going to do great with our finances. Everything was going smooth for January, and then at the end of January, that happened. And then it just kind of wobbled our paths a little bit for a few weeks. So hopefully we can get back from that, and we can get back to our normal, or at least to a better situation, which we will be. I know we will, but I appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.